There was nothing suspicious that night. Social media went on as usual. Fandoms on Twitter joked with each other, shared fan art, and wished good news from their idols. But that all changed when one upload surfaced. A short video lasting no more than 2 minutes, featuring a silhouette that fans instantly recognized as BTS's Taehyung in Ohm Music sounds, no detailed description. Only one sentence was plastered at the end: "Something unexpected is coming." Then silence. But the silence lasted only a few minutes. In less than an hour, Taehyung's name shot to the top of the world's trending topics. Not one, but several hashtags at once. Fanbase accounts in different countries began to translate, analyze, and dissect every second of the video, hoping to find clues. But the mystery only increases an hour after, Big Hit Music finally released an official statement. BTS's Taehyung will be releasing a major collaborative project with a star of a well-known boy group. No name, no date. But for sure, the K-pop world has been rocked that a new chapter for Taehyung over the years. Taehyung has been known as one of BTS' most artistic members. He doesn't just sing. He paints, creates music with jazz and soul overtones, directs, even builds his public character with an alluring theatrical aura. The decision to collaborate with artists from other groups is not trivial. In the midst of the competitive culture of the K-pop industry, this is a statement. Taehyung never pursued instant popularity, said Hanjun, a music critic from Seoul. He pursues artistic wholeness. If he decides to work with a star from another boy band, then we can be sure that this is something he has been thinking about for a long time. The fans know that very well. They've watched how Taehyung slowly builds his individual identity through mixtapes, experimental fashion shoots, and contemplative interview sessions. But this project, with all its mystery, remains a surprise. Who is Taehyung's collaborator? The question that immediately occupies everyone's mind is, who is the star of the boy group? Fans do not stand still. They immediately comb through the whole possibilities. Names began to appear, and the discussion became even more heated than EXO, a senior group that has been BTS's rival in the past. Baekhyun's name is often mentioned as a strong candidate, considering that the two have greeted each other publicly and have vocal colors that can complement each other. To 17, a group that is gaining strength globally and has many members with musical styles that are suitable for exploration with Taehyung. Many suspect Joshua or Woozi as a potential collaboration partner. Stray Kids. The name came from an international circle of fans who believe that collaboration across generations in musical styles could be a big breakthrough. But as of this writing, there has not been a single official confirmation. The mystery remains closely guarded, and it fuels even more frenzied speculation. More than just a music project, one thing to understand. It's not just about two artists singing a song together. In the context of K-pop, this is a political and cultural move. K-pop is an industry built on a competitive system. Groups are set to compete in album sales, number of views, charts, even annual awards. Cross-group collaboration usually only occurs in award shows or charity projects. But an official collaboration with full planning and separate promotions, that's very rare. What Taehyung does is attempt to break down those boundaries. This could open up a new era where K-pop artists are more free to work across groups, genres, even labels, said Park Hye-rim, a popular culture lecturer at Yonsei University. And Taehyung will probably be remembered as the pioneer. ARMY. Between pride and worry, reactions to ARMY BTS's global fandom have been mixed. Many were enthusiastic, even crying with happiness to see their idol step into a wider direction. But on the other hand, they're also restless. Does this mean BTS will be disbanding? Does Taehyung want to go his own way completely? Is this the beginning of the end? Such comments flooded social media. Reasonable. BTS is not just a music group for its fans. They're a symbol of hope, togetherness, even family for many people. But Taehyung himself, in one old interview, once said, "We can grow together without always being in the same room." Love is not limited by space or time. The speech now feels very relevant. Signals from behind the scenes. BTS heading for a new chapter, Many observers began to associate Taehyung's move with a new phase of BTS after all the members had served in the military. At the time of this writing, most of the members were still on their state duty, but before the hiatus, BTS had signaled that they would make more room for each other's individual activities. This collaboration, it is possible, is part of that grand plan. The international entertainment industry begins to move. It didn't take long for this news to cross Korean borders. The world's major media began to report on Taehyung's mysterious collaboration. Taehyung of BTS is set to redefine what it means to be a K-pop idol in the post-BTS era. The Guardian called it a major shock that could affect the promotional strategies of many major labels in Asia. And billboards? They clearly stated that this could be a turning point in the evolution of modern Asian musical collaboration. Other labels are starting to get nervous. Some artists began to give signals of wanting to do something similar. The domino effect is starting to feel. New style, new sound, new world. According to a source from the music industry who declined to be named, the project will take a much different approach than BTS' previous songs. There are elements of jazz, pop fusion, even visual storytelling all a film noir, he said. It's not just a song collaboration. It's like a musical short film. If true, this will be a very complex and challenging cross-art project, something that is perfect for the perfectionist Taehyung. What does this mean for the future of BTS? The big question remains hanging. How will this affect BTS as a group? The most logical answer is that BTS is evolving. Not dispersed, but changed. They are no longer just 7 people on the same stage, but 7 great pillars that underpin the building of global culture. And Taehyung is going his own way, not to leave, but to pave a new path for everything. Closing. The world waits. Taehyung moves on when the world was busy guessing. Taehyung actually stepped more calmly than anyone. He knew that this step would be a conversation, would break up the reaction, would invite endless analysis. But he also knew that true artists should not be stuck on convenience. That he once said, art is not about perfection. It's about honesty. And through this collaboration, he seems to be proving it. Now, we just have to wait. The song will arrive. That moment will come. And as it all unfolds, one thing is certain. The world of K-pop will never be the same again. The inevitable change. Behind Taehyung's calmness, for those who have followed BTS' journey since the beginning, Taehyung's figure always exudes something that is not easy to explain. He is not just a singer with a distinctive baritone voice, nor is he just an idol with dazzling visuals. Taehyung is the kind of artist who comes with intricate layers, contemplative, melancholic, but also passionate. AS fans began to realize that this collaborative move could be part of a big change in Taehyung's life. Not a few chose to prepare. Not in the sense of leaving BTS, but accepting the possibility that they would see their idols from a different point of view. More independent, more personal, and more creatively exploratory. An army officer from the Philippines wrote in a viral post, Taehyung is not going away. He's just growing. And growth can never be done in silence. This is a profound truth. The presence of artists in the midst of commercialization in an era when K-pop music sometimes gets caught up in market formulas. Taehyung's move feels like an attempt to return art to its roots. Expression. Not many idols dare to take off the formula I'm on. But for a long time, Taehyung showed that he wasn't made to go along with the flow. In every solo performance, in every short video that he releases on BTS's personal platform, it feels like he is putting together an identity that is not shaped by algorithms, but by intuition. This does not mean that it is against commercialization. But he was able to make peace with the market without losing his soul. This collaboration will most likely be a reflection of that principle, a balance between what the public wants and what its soul as an artist needs. New map of the K-pop world. If the project succeeds, and all signs point in that direction, then the impact will be broader than just streaming numbers or album sales. Collaborations between idols from different major groups can open up space for new narratives in the industry. In a world that has tended to be closed and exclusive between groups, Taehyung's move could be a bridge that connects fandom, blurs old boundaries, and builds solidarity between artists who have been considered rivals.